able to communicate via telephone. So basically when your plants decide that they need something, whether it's more water or light or anything like that, they're able to actually call you on the telephone to express their needs. And each plant that's in our system has its own unique voice that's based on its sort of inherent botanical characteristics. So like the spider plant is very sort of bubbly and friendly and sociable, whereas something like lithops, like a little cactus, is very sort of stoic and doesn't really need anything from anybody. But you can also call into the system. There's a phone number on these cards. And you can call and be connected to any of the plants, and they'll tell you a little bit more about themselves. But it's sort of a dynamic system, so the plants are always aware of like their current state and how that relates to their needs. So if you water them when they don't need it, they can sort of let you know. Be like, thank you so much for the effort, but I didn't really need water. Maybe like empty out my saucer. So they're very communicative. They'll also call and thank you if you water them when they request to be watered, and they're generally very friendly.
Oh, let's take a look. Let's see what this is.
So this is a typical circuit.
Okay.
Yeah. So why on earth did you guys come up with this? What's the
So why?
Yeah.
We come from an environment that's sort of very technology based, and we were thinking about how to sort of reinforce connections to the natural world. And we actually had, like in our workspace, we wanted to bring in some plants, but we were afraid that they were just going to die. So we were like, how can we sort of, get people to communicate better with their plants? Because a lot of people are sort of skittish about houseplants. They're like, oh, I always kill them, that sort of thing. And so we were thinking, what if your plant could just actually call you on the telephone and tell you what it needed? And obviously this could be done using text messaging or email or something like that, but we really like the phone call. It's just more personal. It's really about sort of encouraging people to interact with the plants rather than doing an automatic watering system or something like that. It's actually makes you sort of like see what its state is and be able to start learning about it and making those decisions. So it's kind of an educational tool.
Because the idea is that we have the database same ivy plants.
Yeah.
We have data visualization. We're going to simulate the plant drying out. This is in a wet pot and this is a dry pot.
Okay.
So we take the soil moisture probes and we move them over to the dry pot. The microprocessor can tell that the soil moisture level has dropped below a certain threshold, and it will make a choice to place an outgoing phone call to request water.
In the regular system, you wouldn't have it on all the time.
And where's your microphone?
Hi, this is the Ivy.
Should be the Ivy.
I'm desperately in need of a drink. Do you think you could find it in your heart to maybe water me a little? Thanks.
And we want to facilitate a satisfying relationship. So the plants won't only call you when they're in need of something. If, for example, we move the soil moisture probes back to the wet pot, then the microprocessor is going to recognize that the plant has been watered, and it will want to call to express its gratitude. So there's another call. I think there's a little bit of a delay, but you should get that.
That felt like a fresh spring rain.
And so, not only do they do like the sort of binary calls, but the plants want to facilitate a fulfilling relationship. So they'll let you know if they've been underwatered or overwatered at the same time. And each plant has a different personality that's based on its botanical habits and characteristics. So the Scottish moss, for example, is a hoot. Because Scottish moss, even though that's its common name, it's not really native to Scotland, nor is it technically a moss. So it's got a fake Scottish accent. And because it's a gnat, it spreads out, so it's kind of dominating and loud. So I really recommend you check it out.
Okay.
You can call all the plants and hear their bios. Yeah. So you can call this number, and then there's a menu system, and you can choose whichever plant you want based on their ID number and hear a bio of that plant.